Oh, whoops! I'm not even talking. I'm doing okay. I said that these readings can get really intense, and to the point where I have to focus on my own healing and get back into alignment. But I'm good. I did that, and I am. I guess I'm ready to go back to work and continue doing the best that I can for everybody here. Yeah, and just trying to be as available as much as I can. Yeah, sure, go ahead. But I think right now I'm on rest mode, so I'm not going to close my eyes to clarify. I'm just going to use the cards to give guidance, okay? Because I'm kind of on rest mode. All right. Like I said, I'm not closing my eyes right now for anything to clarify anything. So basically, I think what I'm just doing is I'm looking at energy fields and giving people healing tips for now. Okay. I think that's gonna be fair. Okay, so Sherry, you are very much holding a sense of guilt and shame there, and it has to do with there's a sense of hopelessness or whatever the situation has to deal with. It's very, very, very there in your subconscious mind. I don't know if you know it's there, but you're probably not feeling very good about yourself or what you think that you may have failed to do, or that you think that there's nothing else that you can do that is there holding you back. And yeah, you got a really big pattern of shame there. It's telling me you're not feeling, or if you've allowed yourself to believe that you weren't enough or you didn't do enough. And how are you guiding her here? Yeah. First of all, you need to acknowledge that the shame is there. You need to be honest about it, and then you need to take responsibility by starting to move that shame out of your field and back into spirit, here in your spiritual heart, where they're asking to wait, where they're waiting for you to give it to them. Okay, I can tell that's keeping you down there, or why you haven't been feeling very good. Maybe why you're tired, or you need to take a break for yourself. And let's see what else here for Sherry. Right now, hey y'all, I'm on break mode right now. I had to do a lot of healing before I came on camera. Kind of on break mode a little bit. So I'm just reading people's fields to give healing tips, as opposed to the whole 9 yards that, you kind of see me go through those motions of the tarot and closing my eyes and channeling and all those clarifications and stuff, but this is still going to be really good for you all. Sherry, let's see what else is coming through here. That grief is really big for you, Sherry, so I don't know what that has to do with. Some kind of loss, disappointment, maybe something that you wanted and then you're not really, it didn't turn out the way you want it. So that's been bothering you, and then it has to do with a sense of desire here, which I feel you still want, very much so, and you still think about it. How are you guiding her here? Ooh, so I'm not going to clarify this, but it looks like you need to be more honest about how this situation may have possibly made you feel sad and guilty. I don't know. I feel like I need to clarify this for you. I think it's important enough for me to close my eyes. Okay, 1 second. Something about being open with everybody, and it's either you're being careful or you're not being careful about, I feel like it has to do with boundaries, and you're not. Does that make sense? So they're asking you to, I think it's a lesson that you need to learn, and it's almost like a message you need to send out. Not only to yourself, but also other people. It's almost like you're setting your boundary there and be like, I need to be careful from now on. Shakira. And y'all, I'm on rest mode right now. These readings can get really intense. But let's do Shakira. I'm just trying to slow down here. Hey, Thas. Can I ask what are the Capricorn intentions towards me? Okay. Shakira. Let me see. I guess I'm just going to read the way I usually do. Okay, Shakira, the Emperor is coming through as a theme of the reading today. So I don't know if this pertains to you. This reading is for you. Spirit's giving this to you. But the question was in regards to this person. What the Emperor usually means is somebody who is in control, very much a masculine energy. Somebody who has a lot of self-discipline, almost maybe somebody who sets the rules or the tone or is guiding others. Is very organized, very high principled, and yeah, standards. Okay, let's see what's happening here. So my intention, perfect. Thank you, Sherry. My hope here is I'm trying to look at his field. Okay. Shakira, let's look at his field. I am a Virgo, but I have very much have Cancer, Aries, and Pisces in my sign, in my chart. All four, all equally. Let's see. So I'm picking up on Shakira's person here. Okay. So I am trying to conserve my energy, y'all. Okay, just because this work is really intense sometimes. So it looks like there is a sense of grief that comes with that grief is in the mind area, but it's connected to a sense of hopelessness and guilt that stems from the heart. So I don't know what this has to deal with. Maybe you already know. Okay, let me see the next potential path forward what this person is going to take. And it looks like this sense of, this guilt, I don't think they've been able to really realize the full potential of how guilty they feel, or whatever this decision that they made that's making them feel guilty. That's going to be coming out more into their mind, and it looks like they're planning to keep that intention to continue to stay guilty in regards to this relationship. And let's close our eyes and see. Somebody doesn't care, and somebody is disappointed in how the other reacted. Pretty disappointed there. And they're to the point where they're just like putting all this to the side. And let's look at you. So there's your desire there. I'm getting your spirit guidance, okay? There's your desire there. There's your grief. Right, and there in the mind. There it is. And there you're beginning, your heart is starting to feel a little bit of hopelessness in regards to this, okay? So I'm really, really sorry about that. And let me see how Spirit's wanting to guide you, okay? There's a lesson to be learned here. This person is not for you. This person is not for you. And you need to, they're telling you that you need to learn the lesson, and that I'm getting a sense that you already know this person is not for you. And you shouldn't actually be having to think about this person at all. They want you to get to a level of shame, which is helpful. The example I always give is, if I robbed a bank and I don't feel ashamed, there's something wrong there. So in order for that person who robbed the bank, in order to learn, they have to create or go to or tune into a sense of shame. Okay, that's what they're trying to teach you here. So when I go to that level, which your higher self is guiding me to go to in order to relay this message to you, they're asking you to go to this level of shame. And when you're in that level of shame where you're ready to learn possibly what you have done to dishonor your own self, the affirmation they wanted me to give to you was, what was it? Something along the lines of, I know that I can only depend on myself. That's for you. Okay. All right, let's go to Divyana. Oh, you know what, guys? This is what I was going to do. I am going to have Spirit decide who the readings go to, okay? Because it gets really crazy around here. So, we're going to have Spirit decide who the readings go to. Yes, exciting. So, you're welcome, Shakira. All right. So, nobody can ever say that I am the one to blame for not giving any readings to people, because this is Spirit's decisions. So, we're going to put your names down here, and I will ask Spirit who the lucky person is going to be. Okay. Veronica, you want to get read? Miriam. Let's see. And also, let's just let you guys know, I don't know if you can tell, I'm a little bit low where energy is usual. So I'm in conservative mode. Or trying to be at least. So, hi, Elaine. So I'm going to put Elaine down here. Okay, Veronica wants to be open to a message as well. And Elaine. Okay, so I have 4 names down: Divyan, Miriam, Veronica, and Elaine. Let's go ahead and ask Spirit who needs to hear a message the most. Okay, Elaine, you are the person that Spirit has chosen, so congratulations. Yeah, I'll put your name down too, Tess. All right. Hello, Elaine. Welcome. I love this because once I made that decision of to let Spirit make these decisions, I just felt like a huge energy just off my shoulders. I really needed that. Okay, so Elaine, theme of this reading is the Hanged Man. So this signifies a period of transition, period of readjustment, a period of changing news perspective, just a new way of looking at things. And there's no suffering about the card, but you are just it's like a waiting card. So let's look at the field here. Okay. So there you are in your power. Very, very nice. Definitely working from a heart space where you wanted to contribute to society. Very, very nice. And then that's feeding into your practicality, all your responsibilities, really tapping into your mental capacities and your reasoning skills. And then I can see there's something here that feeds into love and unconditional love and peace. That's really nice. Okay. But then, okay. So what I'm seeing with the energy right now, it looks like, I don't know, are you just wanting to like take a few steps back and to like learn a little bit more? And that's what you're planning to do? To go back to studying or something? But it looks like you're hot. You're way up there, you're feeling real good, and then you come back down. I feel like it's intentional. I feel like you have something new that's coming up, and you're like, what about that? That's something new I wanna like grow in. Does that make sense? What else? Okay, yeah, and it has to do with this desire that is stuck, that has, I don't know if you're starting to feel this, but it's gonna start from your heart. But I feel like because it's actually stemming from all of your brainstorming, and then from the brainstorming of you coming to this part of like very humble place, then that desire actually starts to spark from your heart. And I don't know if it's something that you're gonna see, run into, but that desire is going to create this really nice balance between your heart and your head. And I feel like there's something already there that you've started. I feel like it's already, you started it. You started it, right? But then there's that, what is that? There's a sense of anger there. Is it, you don't want, are you mad that you have to do more work? You don't like homework or something? You're just like, oh, I don't want to do homework anymore. Where are you leading her? Is that what it is? Okay. Okay. You need to, Spirit is asking you, because I feel like you kind of like being angry about the extra work is because it's actually due to because of what you feel your ability to bring, or your ability, your competency. I feel like you are doubting yourself because of you hold a level of shame there. So Spirit is wanting you, and I teach this a lot, all about healing and like aligning with your higher self, all of your creative energies that are available to you that hold you back because of these destructive patterns that people unconsciously create. So you're holding an unconscious pattern of shame that you accidentally or intentionally, I don't know, it doesn't look too serious because it's mostly in the heart. So I don't feel you've ever spoken about it, but you feel as though, am I good enough? Maybe something to that extent. So what they're asking you to do is really tune into this level of shame about, I suck, but once you feel that emotion, now you have the opportunity to take a hold of it and control it to where you want to. So you take that energy that's holding you down and you send it back to Spirit. You send it back to your heart, basically. to be healed. You're sending it to a different dimension out of your space. Okay, that's yours. Next, thank you, Elaine. We're gonna go ahead and put new names down, and we're gonna put K here, and we're allowing again Spirit to determine who is gonna get the reading here. Cottonfly, hello. And you're so welcome. Janice. Are you sure, honey? I know there's a lot of people here, right? Okay, let's do it. Let's see who Spirit is gonna choose next. So glad I don't have to. There's no pressure for me to make any of these decisions. Okay, you are the one in which Spirit believes needs the message the most at this time. So, yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and just read, okay? Just say what Spirit wants to say. Because, I mean, they're already choosing you to be, you seem to be the one that has urgent need, so I'm just gonna bring whatever message they feel just needs to be said. Alright, hopefully we're gonna all be okay with that. Okay. I hope she's still here. Okay, if you're here, say something. Yeah, pretty all that, okay? Perfect. Okay, all right, so theme is the Chariot. So we're talking about self-discipline, curbing emotional outbursts, being focused on one task and not allowing anything to distract you from your goals. Okay? Conscious effort, determined. Okay, very powerful. Theme. So let's see what's happening. Okay. So there they show me you sort of being neutral and a little comfortable, still a little bit like tired a little bit. Just kind of waiting to like until you're feeling okay, or just waiting until the right time comes or when the right opportunity comes. But I see you wanting to grow a little bit for a moment's time where you're getting organized and disciplined and getting serious, and then you lose it. And then you're back to literally just being okay. And then I see you trying to work at it again. And let's see. Okay. And then you get you get to the next step, which is pretty much you getting serious about you and how much you love you and what you can do to really increase your self-esteem about what it is that you can do in this world. And you are growing just from this place of neutrality in your mind. So that's a little interesting. I've never really seen something like that. Cool. So you're like you're skyrocketing for some reason. So I don't know how your heart is reacting to all this, but your mind is just whoop, ready to go, going in straight into practicality. But I still see you kind of just like, you're like charging up to go, to get ready and to get serious and to get all mentally prepared for whatever this has to do with. Anything else? All right. So whatever this has to deal with, likely, at the same time you're trying to manifest and do a good job and really apply yourself here, the reason why I feel like you're having a hard time or you have to exert so much energy, mind energy, to like, okay, let's keep going. Oh God, I'm tired. Okay, let's keep going. Oh God, I'm tired. Let's keep going. Okay, is because there's, wait, show that to me again, please. Yeah. I feel like at one time, you think about it, but you think about whatever this has to deal with, there's a loss and a hopelessness, a little bit of hopelessness that this has to deal with, that you carried around this. And I know it's a desire, but mostly it's grief, loss, disappointment, whatever you felt like, oh God, I didn't have it, really upsets me. And you're holding all of this in your subconscious mind and in your subconscious heart. And it's all related within your heart, though. You're showing me your guilt and your shame. Again, your self-esteem, whatever you said in the past about yourself or whatever you feel about yourself right now, that's going to make you not feel so confident about it. Am I able to do it? Is this right for me? Am I capable? Am I good enough? If you heal all this, and I can already see Spirit, or I don't even have to ask, I already know Spirit's going to tell you to want to give all this to them and heal it and give it back to your heart where Spirit lies. That is where they're trying to lead you. So whatever this goal that you're trying to work towards doesn't seem so, oh, like, is it ever going to happen? You know what I mean? So where are you trying to guide? They just want you to be clear cut in your desire for whatever this is. I'm not going to close my eyes because I feel like you kind of already know what I'm talking about. But they want you to be really clear and intentional with this goal that you have set. I feel like you've already set it, but it feels like you still don't know. But they're telling you, yes, you're supposed to do this and they want you to do this, so do it. But you must remember to heal yourself before you go out and do all the work. Otherwise, you're just going to get back into the same patterns and the same cycles. And your progress is going to be slow. All right? That's for you. And we're going to add more to the list here. I hope that makes sense. So we're going to do Nadell. And Pretty. And I need to take a break as well. As you can see, I get really passionate. And I need to breathe sometimes. Okay. Yeah, Scorpio. I'm putting names down here. Just to let you know, there's a whole bunch of names here. And I need to breathe, and Spirit's going to choose who the next person is going to be, okay? So I'll go ahead and figure out who that is going to be, but I gotta shake all this off. There's a lot of energy I'm feeling from y'all. Movement helps, okay? All right. So let's see who is the next. Scorpio, you are actually being called for a message. I'm gonna double check here, make sure. Quit in your candle right now. In. Yep, it's Scorpio. So Scorpio, you are up next. Prepare for that. I'm just gonna get some water. Give me a second. I'm not sure how Kay received her message, but Scorpio, let's see. All right. All right, we'll do it. Let's do it. Okay, so first card coming through is the Ace of Pentacles. So if this is in regards to how he's feeling, this is a good sign. This is an indication to me. This is long-term intentions, okay? Long-term intentions there, okay? So let's go ahead and take a look at him. Give you an idea here. Okay. It's always that grief. So there's a sense of grief, hopelessness. Grief and hopelessness. Very, very prominent in his energy field right now in regards to this question. And that's what Spirit wants you to know about, okay? I'm going to close my eyes, see what that is. he cannot be with anybody. He cannot be with a partner, okay? I don't know if this is personal or if he's saying this just regards to you or just in general, but he is so adamant and just so sure about he cannot have a partner. And then I saw one of my symbols for like cleanse, okay? So let me see where he is going with this grief and hopelessness, which makes sense, okay? And he's gonna he doesn't feel it yet, but he's going to feel guilt there. But he's pretty good at not making himself feel like he's at fault for it. But yeah, the guilt is definitely there, and that's what he's healing. And I'm going to give you some spirit guidance in regards to this. So there you are, trying to do your best, trying to equalize and try to help, right? Trying to contribute there, and there you are trying to be reasonable and practical. And I think I almost saw like, yeah, you unconditionally kind of love this person a little bit, not a lot, but you're starting to, yeah. So I'm really sorry. Yeah. For some reason, I'm seeing there's a lot of, you're showing me that this thing gives you a lot of peace as well. So you're definitely in your power there, or you really feel empowered for some reason there, but it's not, you wish it was more consistent. Okay. Where are you guiding? There. They just want you to feel more neutral about everything. You're a little bit high on your horse there, and you think that you can do everything for everybody, and you think you're going to be effective, but this situation, I just hope you realize that this person is a little bit stuck in their self-absorption, and spirit wants you to feel just more neutral. It's not going to feel good, obviously, because it's a disappointment, but you're going to have to work on that mind-heart balance of feeling neutral and courageous and say, hey, I'm going to be okay even though this sucks. Because I really feel like there you are just, your thought, your mind is like just running, and all these self-empowerment levels, you feel really good and love and peaceful and powerful, and you can do more, but it's just, where's it going? This guy is just like total opposite polarities of where you're working at. So last thing here is give you a little channel read here. I deserve to be happy with someone else. And you need to come from a state of balance within your heart and your head when you say this. And this is how they're guiding you. This is where they want you to start. So come off from the high horse there. I know it sucks. Trust me, I know. But to save you, come to a place of neutrality within your heart and your head. Really feel that neutrality. And say to yourself, the affirmation is, I want to be and I can be happy with someone else. It's for you. I'm so sorry. These are the hardest things. I swear to God, when I get off camera, you guys don't know what kind of like exhale I do, and how much I'm realizing that I'm going to have to tell a lot of people that these relationships that you guys are investing in, most of them are going to end in disappointment, and they're trying to save you from further disappointment and further pain, and further pushing you more, empowering those patterns of shame and guilt, and which it's the opposite of what we're supposed to feel about ourselves. So literally only about like 5 to 10, maybe 15% of the time, I see, well, they'll give me information letting them know that, yes, there's a lot of love here, you know? Most of the time, it's 30% of the time, it's like, it's more of a friendship thing. And then all the other times, it's just like, get away from this person, you don't need them, and it's so clear, okay? This is one of those times. Alrighty. I need to exhale. Give me a break, okay? Give me a break. Thank you. Okay. Oh, thank you for the compliments. I try. I don't know if you can tell, but I'm really. Maybe I'm just gonna keep some of my thoughts to myself. This job has challenges. Okay. Let's see. So let me refresh my list here. Let's see. We just read for Scorpio, right? We did K. And all right, there's a lot of people here, yo. Tanya. Veronica, your name is still on here, okay? I'm not removing you. You get just as much as a chance to get a message from Spirit because they're the one choosing, okay? Not me. And we're going to do Anchi. I don't think her name is here either. And Shar here as well. Janice already here. Okay. Yeah, I think we have everybody. Teddy. I have Teddy. Pretty. Yeah, everybody's here. Okay. Let's see who the winner is today. Nadell. Nadell. Is Nadell here? She is being chosen. Put MK's name down here. Yes, I have everybody's name down here, okay? Cottonfly, you're here. MK, you're here. Okay? And if you're just trying to say hello, hi. Nadell, hi. Okay, hello, sir. New subscription, Real Feelings and Next Actions by Jake Oblanquino. 5 days, no contact. Thank you. Okay. Wait, chill out. I'm about to brush your teeth. You want that? Which one? Brush your teeth or take a bath? Thank you. Okay. Nadell. Alright, so you have your time with Spirit. So let me get prepared here. Let's use my unknown tarot deck. So the name is Jake. Feelings and next actions. Okay, let's do it. Okay. Not the greatest omen to get as the, to start off the reading here. We have the moon, okay? It's not a yes or a no answer. It means people are confused. People are going through some sort of dark night of the soul, and they're probably feeling their subconscious emotions, negative emotions creeping up on them, and they're really getting out of alignment, but this is their opportunity. Spirit's energy, their negative energy, is getting their attention, asking them to heal them, and they're like, what's happening? Why do I feel like this? And that's what that card usually means for me. So they're either starting to look at their patterns, or they're completely denying that they're feeling this uneasiness or confusion altogether. So we're going to take a look at the field. Okay, God, it always starts there. Oh my God. It's always that grief and that hopelessness that sits right in between the heart. This is so common, you understand? So this is already not doing very well at all. And this is telling me they're holding that sense of disappointment and sense of hopelessness, like, again, like, is this ever going to happen? Or is this right for me? Should I even keep trying? And they're holding that feeling completely in balance within their heart and their mind. So it's pretty strong. They cannot deny this. Yeah. And okay, now I'm feeling that there's a decision that they made in the past. So this grief, this sadness, this sense of hopelessness pushes them even farther down into a sense of guilt and shame that they hold about themselves. And I feel like this has to do with the decision. And there you go. Okay, that shame there is like really strong within his mind, so he needs to be careful with what he says to himself. That's not good. So I want to see what this is. Ah, he feels so bad that he cannot be available. Oh, God. Sorry. And how are you trying to guide him here? Spirit. Yeah, it's literally to the point where Spirit doesn't even want him to feel so bad about this sense of rejection that he's had to put on the table there, because he's feeling that crappy about it. Okay, Spirit is looking out for him because he feels that crappy about it. Oh, God. Okay, I'm going to look at your field, and I'm going to bring in the Spirit guides, okay? Let's look at you. Okay, there you are too, in your guilt and your shame. Y'all need to feel better about yourselves, okay? It's not about the relationship, it's about you. You have to be really careful about how you feel in these relationships. And if, you're already getting signs subconsciously, if you're not getting clear signs from the people, I'm pretty sure you're getting some kind of signs whether or not this person is there for you or not. And you really got to look out for yourself. Okay, so there you are. Okay, so I can see that you're starting to do a little bit of healing with that guilt and that shame. Guilt is like, oh, I'll never be able to forgive myself. Oh, look what I did in the past. I really suck. I'll never find anybody. Like, you know, and I can only see you're starting to heal a little bit, and I can tell you're not being intentional about it. But if you're intentional about wanting to let all this guilt and all this shame go, you're going to feel so much better, so much quicker, and you're going to be able to align more with your self-empowerment so that you can be ready for the new relationship that is meant for you. And where are you guiding? Okay, there. Yeah, okay. So, yeah, just focus on keeping a state of neutrality. Yes, what you went through sucks, and you're still feeling that, and you're gonna get back out there, but you're not gonna feel so like I'm ready. It's almost, you're gonna feel like I need to take a rest. I need 5 minutes. You know what I mean? That's where they're trying to at least get you to that point, because I can already see that this is hard for you, and it's going to be a process for you to heal unless you be more intentional about your healing. And it's all about you, people, okay? So remember, if you're feeling crappy, even just a little bit, if you love yourself that much and you've loved this moment so much enough to want to have a great, not day, but great moment starting now, you're going to heal by sending all that negative energy right back deeply into your spiritual heart, where Spirit lies and is waiting to receive. Okay? So have the intention of at least wanting to be neutral, your perspective on this relationship, and keep that intention of staying neutral for the long term. Okay? That's yours. All right. You should be a voice actor for Disney of a great commercial for their brand. Okay, wow. Never gotten that before. Thank you. Yes, okay, so let me take another break. As you all can see, I get really passionate about this. See what happens even when I have the intention of like being conservative. This is Aries energy. Okay, I'll be back. 5 minutes, maybe less. Okay, hi. Thank you. You're welcome. So, let's refresh the list. I still have a lot of people here whose names are here, although I only see 5 people. So I'm still gonna see. I'm not gonna take any names off. I'm just gonna add a few more here. Ones that I haven't added yet. Desha, you're one. Kushi, you're another. Okay. And I believe that is it. So let's see who is the next. I'm asking Spirit to choose. Who needs a message the most here? There's a lot of names on this thing. Hold on, let me erase Nadell here. Thank you, Nadell. And let's do it. Oh, Joyce is another one. So we're putting Joyce here. Anybody else? MK's here. I have your name. Yep, got it down here. Alright, let's see what Spirits wants. MK, you are the next person in which Spirit has instructed me to read today. So, are you ready? I'm going to do a little bit of something different here just to lighten the mood. I know for you guys it's not going to be a big difference, but I'm going to just bring out an Oracle card deck that I haven't used just to like make stuff interesting. What are your current feelings and intentions of Facade towards me? Okay, yeah. You rest now, Koi. I'm talking to my dog. 1 second. I just want to bring out a little Oracle deck here that I kind of want to use. I have a lot of Oracle decks that I haven't really used for any of my readings, but I just want to start doing that now. This one's the animal totem, I think. Spirit totem. These are pretty cool too. So I'm just going to add a little bit of color into the reading. See? Pretty. They're just symbols, guys. This is how Spirit communicates, through symbols. It's all symbols. Spirits, symbols in your dreams, symbols in signs that you get. But let's go ahead and read. Ooh la la, that's right. Okay. Okay, cool. Let's see, MK. Let's see what comes through here for you in regards to your question about Facade. I mean, let's just see how the Oracle deck works out. Pretty. Okay. Okay, so that's interesting. So we have the wasp spirit that came, and it says sometimes life stings. I don't think I have to say anything about that. But as always, we're going to look at the fields, which will be a little bit more telling. Okay. Can I just share? Isn't that cute? And who knows, maybe I was supposed to share that with you. Who knows? Okay. And let's look at the field. Facade, right? Okay. So, yeah, I'm not interpreting that wasp. I think it's enough said. But let's look. Okay. It's always, I told you guys, it's always that grief and, oh no, for you, for him, there's a sense of, okay, yeah, it's in the same area. So guilt, hopelessness, that's why they feel. That's where we're going. And the longer he stays here, and I can tell, he's really feeling this. He's really feeling the guilt. He's really feeling the hopelessness of the situation. Something's interesting happening here, though. Something is pulling his heart to go a little higher than usual. So this is a little bit different. I don't usually see this. So I'm gonna close my eyes and see what this is about. Why does K need Jesus? Anyways, nobody needs anything, okay? Y'all better play nice with each other. That's all I'm saying. Nobody needs anything. Stay in your lane, okay? Let's see what this is about Facade. There's such disappointment in his heart when I feel him say, and he doesn't have the balls to say this out loud, you understand? It's too painful for him to be able to out loud say, I cannot accept your love. And this is what I feel he is holding. Yeah, sense of pride there, sense of separation. It could equate to an opinion, difference in culture, or difference in compatibility that he is likely going to start manifesting, and that is going to be, yeah, not good. How's Spirit trying to guide him here? This is another, okay, so this is a little interesting here. Okay, so there's a desire that they are wanting him to be more conscious about. He is wanting, Spirit is actually wanting you and encouraging him to be more honest about his feelings, because I feel he's not being upfront about it. And you deserve an answer, I believe. He knows he needs to be clear about it, but he's scared. But this is the way that Spirit is wanting to lead him at this time, is to be more sure about his inability to accept Another's love. I'm gonna look at you, MK. Whew. And there you are in your own grief, your own guilt and your own hopelessness, and you're really feeling that. And you're being more honest. You're going to be more honest about the hopelessness that you... I'm sorry. God, I can just feel how difficult the energies are here. Oh, it's going to be okay. And, yeah, you're going to be sitting there with your thoughts, with yourself, processing all that, and it's almost like you're going over and over and over again, and then the emotion of grief starts to enter. Sadness and loss, okay? Oh. And where are you guiding? Where are you guiding here? Okay, there you go. Their spirit is also asking you to also take hold of some sort of desire, which I'm going to close my eyes here for. Okay? Oh, they're, oh. They're wanting you all to have some kind of interaction. And you're going to be able, because you have a lot of emotion regards to the situation, and you need to give yourself the opportunity to be able to let all that sadness, and I think it's also a sense of guilt as well, in regards to just like healing, but this belongs to them, you understand? You can't stand this anymore. You can't stand it. You got to do something about it. They're pushing you. You have a desire to reach out. Is this not correct? But I can just tell you've just like reached the highest, like, it's your peak. Come on. You owe yourself enough to do something about this. There's so much release that needs to happen, whether it's going to end, it's going to result in some kind of ultimatum, but you're searching for the truth here. The truth must be revealed. Got it. But why do I still feel this? I cannot stand this. That's how they're trying to guide you. Got it. So you need to be angry at yourself. Likely, this is the guidance. So they took me to a level of anger, and when I asked what the guidance is, I heard you say, I cannot stand this. So this is how Spirit likes to guide a lot. So when they show me a healthy level of anger, they're asking you to go to that level as well and realize that it is within your best interest to act and feel and know that you cannot stand this anymore. Does this make sense? Okay. All right. So Kay, I have a list here. I'm adding your name down. Kay Talks. Nati, your name is here as well. Make sure you all subscribe. Okay. But Spirit is choosing who gets read today. This isn't my choosing. Okay. 3-minute break. Okay. Alrighty. You're welcome. Let's go on to the next. So I think I have everybody's name listed. I don't see any new names. Oh, I have. Well, I do have. I'm gonna put Zara here as well. Okay, let's see. All right, let's Spirit take the wheel. Is Pretty here? Is Pretty here? They're telling me to go to Pretty. Is Pretty here? Okay. We don't. Oh, perfect. Perfect. I love that. You know, I don't even know who's still here. There's a look. Look how many names are on here, y'all. That's a lot. So the fact that I like how Spirit knows who's still here, showing me that too. Let me just get ready here. We're still gonna use our Oracle cards, which I like that. And we'll go ahead and start. So, yeah, Jeebus, there's a... Spirit is choosing who to tell me to read for, so I'm going to put your name right after I do a reading for Pretty here. But Pretty, I'm going to give you an opportunity to ask if there's something you want Spirit to address. Hopefully I can bring it through, but if not, then I can just you know, whatever comes through for your healing and your wellness. Koi, what are you doing there? What are you doing, baby? Go get it. You're welcome. So it doesn't look like Pretty has any special... I'm gonna play with you later, okay? In your kennel for now, please. In your kennel, go. Koi, in your kennel, please. I'm working. All right, Pretty, we're gonna go ahead and start. So let's go ahead, see what's happening here for Pretty. Thank you so much. Love these oracle cards. All right. Okay, Pretty. Here we go. This is your oracle card. Fox Spirit, think on your feet. So, I mean, I could read the guidebook, but my opinion, what I think this might mean is just like you gotta be cunning, you gotta be fast on your feet, analytical, objective, fast moving, you know, whatever this has to deal with. So, that's the theme of what we're talking about today, and we'll go ahead and look at your field. Let's see what that is. Okay. 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 So it looks like you just got out of something difficult, or you are entering a stage in which is very new to you. It is a difference, absolute difference from what you've been able to move away from the past, and you can see a little bit better of where you feel as though you should go. But you're still feeling like kind of tired there. You feel better, but you don't feel great. And yeah, I can see it's happening both on a heart and a mind level, so I know you're really feeling this. And I like your intentionality about this new level of self-empowerment that you just discovered about yourself, because I can see how much you want to keep this empowerment with you in the future, right? I know you want to stick to this new space because it's so much different from what you were experiencing before. But what I feel like is what's going to happen is that you're going to go maybe, I don't know, a few days ahead, and you're working, you're like, yes, I'm going to stay in this self-empowerment. And then boom, something happens and you get angry and you feel in separation again. And I'm going to see what that is, okay? Are there people that you take care of that you feel are almost like your children? Are there? I can sense that you have an unconditional love for, I don't know if it's just one person or more than one, but this unconditional love that you feel so obligated to have for these people, it's almost like knowing that you love them this much. It's almost like you're putting an end to yourself. Does this make sense? It's telling me that you're not thinking enough about you and too much about others and their well-being. And I don't know what this was. I saw a lot of things there, and I know how to piece things together, but this one was, I didn't know how to interpret it, but I interpreted what I feel so far, but I also saw like people like knocking on your door or something. I don't know what that is. So that is what they're showing me that is likely for you, is going to come up for you. Okay, so how are you guiding here? This anger, it comes with a sense of anger. Do you understand? This sense of, this is going to be an end to me. And that's telling, because you can already feel, it's your intuition telling you there's a reason to be angry here. And that was trying to protect you. That's my interpretation, okay? So that may not be correct. But how I see how Spirit is trying to guide you is that for sure there's this level of anger there that you're holding, and you're also manifesting it from now into the future. But what they're asking you to do is let all of that anger go and give it back to Spirit, because you don't need any of it. None of it at all. Okay? I'm going to tell you what this affirmation they want to give you while you practice giving this sense of anger back to your heart, back to your spiritual heart, where Spirit is waiting to receive it. They're not your responsibility. I just tuned into your higher self. And there's a clear separation due to self-respect and self-dignity and self-preservation. But when I tuned into your higher self, which is what they would like you to tune into, you just felt so clear in your decision, as if there was no doubt in your mind that you moving away for yourself and creating more space for you to breathe. 100% certainty in your mind, body, and spirit that you know this is what you have to do. And it's very interesting, because now I'm going back to what I saw clairvoyantly earlier. That knock on the door of waiting. Somebody's gonna knock on my door. Tomorrow was the word that came through. And when I just closed my eyes here, you making that distinction and that healthy boundary of you saying, I gotta go. See ya. And it's almost like you're waving. Like, see you later, you know? And then I saw the word yesterday, which is telling me today I have my space for myself and my peace. And all that I saw yesterday, all that obligation that I felt the need, that was all yesterday. Is this making sense? What else? You carry a level of shame here, which is connected to why you feel so bad, feeling as though maybe you didn't do enough, or you're not doing enough, or there's more that you can do. And this is what is telling me that you've started to deteriorate in your self-worth. It's not about other people, it is about you. And where are you trying to guide them here? Boom! All this healing is available and has been waiting for you. All the guilt and all the shame. And Spirit is right there in between, in your heart, ready to receive. Give it to us, pretty. Give it to us. Give it to us. Give us the shame. Give us the guilt. Give us the anger. All of it. It's no longer serving you. That's yours. Okay, what else? Yeah, you have a lot of emotions here that you should start beginning to give back to Spirit. The grief, it's going to be important for you to realize that whatever you thought you needed to do for tomorrow, for when they knock on your door or whatever, this is how I'm interpreting it. It's already like you're planning to like, okay, it's going to be a loss, but I'm going to be good with it. And once you start taking these steps to be proactive about you, your healing journey will not only begin, but it'll expedite itself. Is this making sense? So you have all the emotions of grief, hopelessness, grief, desire, all of that. You need to move it back into your heart. And I feel like you're already doing some of this right now, this second. Okay. All right, people. Perfect. I'm so glad you understand. So grateful to your Spirit, bringing through the messages here for all of you who deserve to be reconnected with your soul, which is love. Okay. So, I believe I'm going to take a break here. This has been fun, but I'm going to take a little longer break than usual. I hope you all don't mind, but I will be back for sure in a few hours. I just need to take a little time to rest, throw this little toy around for my dog, who's been staring at me for only Spirit knows how long. So we're going to take some time for him. Turn notifications on. I got a list of people here, look at that. And the readings will continue. I really appreciate you all being here, being receptive to the messages. And I'm pretty sure Spirit as well, right here behind me, appreciates it as well. So, I'll see you all later. Notifications.